it's been winter and I wasn't able to fly much. We've had some pretty terrible weather here. It's been rain, 50km/h winds and things like that this year, which, you know, good for the environment, makes the grass green, but not too good for me and fly it. So what I did to scratch the bug was I decided to start a bit of a project in which I would pick a plane and then follow it right through from start to finish as far as I particularly care to go with the plane. You'll find a lot of people are going to be building a lot more slick looking planes than mine are, with multiple layers of foam and sanding and all that sort of stuff to get it all down good. I'm not particularly worried about that. So what I did was I decided I was going to aim it at the people where my ideas are probably more useful, and that's someone working to a bit of a budget. Not necessarily a really strict budget, but just a bit of a budget. So what I did was I decided that I was going to work to a budget. Now that budget was decided by going to Hobby King and places like that and looking for plug and fly planes, sort of like about the same as what these are, so nothing too powerful, nothing underpowered, something nice middle of the road. And what it ended up costing was about $75 on average for a plug and fly. Now, a plug and fly is just your plane with all of your electronics except your receiver installed. No batteries, no charger, no anything like that. Now, I wanted to keep roughly to that budget. Alright, now, when you get into scratch building, one of the things you're going to find out is there's setup costs. You know, you've got to buy, you know, hot glue guns if you're going to use hot glue. You've got to buy knives and tapes and all this sort of stuff that you don't have to have if you're going to buy a plug and fly plane. So I've left those out of it, and to some extent I've also left the costs of the foam out of it, because foam's a very contentious issue with a lot of people. Okay, some people love their Depron. I love my Depron, I think it's great. Not that here in Australia I have much of an opportunity to pick anything else, but in other countries where people have access to cheaper foams, a lot of them love using it. They can get out, they can fly a plane, they can crash it, and then they can strip down the body and build another one, and it costs them next to nothing to do it, which is also great, but it's not really what I was looking for. So we've hit about $75, and I'm going to follow the journey through. It's not quite finished yet. I've taken this from a sheet of foam to a decent looking completed plane, just so you can follow it all step by step and see exactly what's involved in jumping into scratch build racing.